through the
Also, who's
woods.
You hadn't
driving the car?
even. I don't think you had even actually left the vicinity of the capital yet during session 0. So you were still
Yeah,
right here.
we're in the wagon, going through the woods.
There really isn't any woods in the area of the capital. It's
It was
mostly
the
just like grassy
grassland.
You know what I
plain
mean?
or plain.
We're in transit. We're in
Yeah,
transit.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
because we traveled whole afternoon and evening. Because we left afternoon, I think, right?
I think we left morning.
We left morning?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's say that you guys just
Oh.
camped out outside the city and set off first thing in the morning. Alright?
3 miles ahead, take ramp I 290 west.
So how far did we made it if we left morning, afternoon, and night, and now it's the next day morning?
Take ramp I 290
Oh,
west.
with the horses, you can cover about 36 miles per day. On the map, each hex represents about 12 miles. So on foot, it's 24 miles that you can travel per day, typically, depending on terrain. Like over roads, like you're going to mostly be traveling on, you can cover 3 tiles a day with the horses and carts.
Okay,
So
because our
from the
token is
capital
still...
to the first town, to the first town you'll be you would be coming across is about a 4-day travel.
Oh dear, that's still far.
Yeah, well, it's going to take you about 2 weeks to get up to where you need, like to the farming town that you guys are headed to.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
why I
the way
said
at
I'm
the
sure
other
it'll
end of
be
the
fine.
kingdom.
We're going sightseeing.
You're asleep.
Alright,
Yeah.
so, yeah, and the penning out.
I'm also the only one who can cook.
No, he's got a.
I already ate, so it's fine.
Yeah, we know
Like a
you.
bitch.
You ate the skeleton.
And
You
just
cannot hide
ate
that
a
fact.
Swallow that bone whole.
See, I am being normal, but I'm surrounded by a perv. So this ain't on me.
And why'd you eat the bones?
What? Even in real life, bone tastes good. Chicken bone, especially.
I wanna.
You eat the
I really wanna
actual
say
bone.
something.
You chew
Well, you don't
on the.
swallow. You don't swallow it. You just break
Spitters
apart,
and quitters.
open the bone. No, you
I
break
know
it
that we
apart,
eat-
open the bone on the inside.
I know that we eat bones in the Philippines, but please, we're not making it like this, bro.
You eat the juices on the inside of the bone. Then
It's called bone
Yes,
marrow.
yes.
Bone marrow, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't eat the bone. We chew on the bone to open the inside and eat the inside and leave the bone white and clean.
Yeah, bone marrow.
And maybe make a broth out of it.
and would you perhaps suck on the bone to get the marrow out of it?
God,
Talk about sucking.
Only
Talk about sucking, first of all.
only
I'm
the
alluding
beef
to
one,
it.
not
That's
the
just
chicken.
blatant.
Only the beef one.
What the fuck is
Uh,
happening?
No, that's a normal question. Some people suck the bone, and beef bone is a good one.
Me personally, I would not suck
It's
bone.
not
Personally,
Emmy and my fault. It's not Emmy and my fault that all of you guys are pervs.
Oh
We're
no, I
cooking
said
in a
that on
normal
purpose.
way.
Here, what the fuck you mean?
I said that
I
up
am
on
disappointed in
purpose.
you.
Yeah, that's why I
I'm
said.
disappointed in you.
That's why I said. At least I was only alluding to it. That was just blatant.
Yeah, that's on you
Please
for not
tell me what
picking up on
happened.
it.
So it's just
I-
like you
I
suck
am
bones.
speaking in
Anyway.
a normal fashion, and I'm actually legit that you can actually eat the bone,
know.
not eat the bone, chew on the bone.
We know. He's just fucking with
Yes, I'm aware
I
of
hate
bone
you
marrow.
people. I hate you people. Who's driving the cart?
Thing. It's the most like nicest thing.
you.
I've ever heard in
Anyway,
my life.
so I assume our wood elf companion is just gonna try to snuggle up to Johnny.
No. No.
I have a question.
Understand.
Who's driving the cart?
The horses.
I'm making that. I'm making that joke, giving you an excuse to escape the situation.
Oh, I arrived in the cars.
Wait, who corpse? Where corpse? There's a corpse?
No corpse.
Well,
He
yeah,
wants
you brought a
to
dead
eat the
deer.
corpse.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
We
You
have
brought a
people in
dead-
the party, bro.
You brought a dead deer. You skinned it
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Oh,
That's the
that's a
corpse.
corpse.
Yes.
Why? What's so surprised about? Why?
Oh
What?
my god.
What?
I'm done.
The characters
Fucking
never
hell.
seen a deer before? What are you, some
No.
noble?
No, that's not what I'm referring to.
What the hell are you talking
What?
about, bro?
Jesus Christ.
Now,
Jeez, look,
What?
flipping weak.
Necrophilia?
What?
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 That's worse.
Okay, now what
I
the
don't know
fuck?
what
That's
is going on with corpses here. I'm confused.
No
I think
shit.
I think we all are.
How the hell did you jump to necrophilia?
Corpse!
I couldn't understand what a reference to choking the chicken is, but now all of a sudden eating a deer is related to necrophilia. What the hell?
Because
Leave
none of
the
it. Okay. So Johnny went to sleep. He's at the back of the cart. Who's at the front
Yes.
driving? Because everyone is already awake.
I'm driving.
Okay. Can you dash? Can you hurry up? Yeah. Mush. Hiya!
I can leave you,
Is-
and you will be faster.
Yeah.
He
Is
turned
your
into
next
Link.
is your next jump in logic gonna be eating meat is murder?
Actually, for vegetarian, eating meat is murder. Yes.
Well, you
Oh,
murdered that
I knew
vegetable.
it.
True.
I don't know with the vegetarian if murdering a vegetable is murder. I think they would say
They're at the same
peace and
level of
tranquility or
intellect,
something
therefore
like
it's
that.
murder.
You're still killing something.
I think they said they're closer to Mother Nature. They're eating their own mothers.
Well, as I said, a vegetarian eating broccoli is eating something at the same level of intelligence. So therefore it is murder.
I don't
Therefore,
think they would agree to that. Because they would
I
be
don't
like,
care.
vegetable has no feelings or something like that.
Yeah. So do fish.
I love
and yet,
fish.
and yet we argue for that one, eh?
I love
Yeah,
fish.
we argue for that one.
I love fish. Do not hurt the
Oh my
fish. I like fish.
Oh,
Alright, well, I assume we go over like some kind of a rock or a bump in the road, and Eclipse falls out of the cart screaming necrophilia.
We can just leave her.
Yeah,
I'd be down.
Run
Alright,
up to the cars.
alright, Eclipse. Apparently they are leaving you behind after falling out of the cart.
I'm flying.
Oh,
And I'm faster than all of you assholes.
how can you fall?
I believe I can fly.
Bruh, in the first session, I said I have a giant ass wing, and all of the pictures I have sent it that I specifically told the AI gave me a goddamn wing. I have a goddamn wing.
I'm too stupid for this. Okay.
I never would have thought snow would be that.
Okay,
Just
are
like wing.
we
It'd still be in the
ready
car.
to
Rumble.
continue?
Yeah.
So
Almost.
that I
One-
can-
one-
or are we
Almost.
just gonna just keep
I've
going
got
off
more
on a
joke in the
complete
chamber.
fucking tangent?
Tell them that.
I kept trying to direct it back.
Same for
Yeah,
me.
because I kind of want to get this
No, he was
going.
talking about
Because
necrophilia.
I have been up since 7
No.
o'clock last night. Okay? I've been up since 7 p.m. last night and was driving all night. I mean, I did take an hour-long nap earlier, but that didn't really do it. I just wasn't able to finish driving without having to have gotten a little bit of sleep. Plus, I was also hoping for like to delay it just a little bit so that I could make sure I could have a fucking parking spot when I shut down. So I am a little tired.
You could have maintained the you could have maintained that the session was canceled at that point.
Nah, I'm fine. I mean, I don't have to get going until at least midnight because I have a 10 a.m. delivery and about 8 hours of driving to do tomorrow morning. So I'm going to be up for a bit regardless at this point.
All right.
Because I didn't want to go
since
to
my
bed
character is
too early because then I'd wake up too early, and I don't like being up for too long before I start driving because then it can make it that I can feel tired sooner than I should when finishing out my shift, and I just don't want to deal with that kind of shit. Okay, you understand?
Yeah,
So, because
I do.
Y'all, this
That's
is not a
why I'm
physically
saying,
demanding
since my
job; it
character
is a
is already
mentally
asleep,
exhausting
I'm just
job.
going to mute up. Yeah. As I was trying to say, since my character is asleep, I'm going to mute up.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, so are we all ready to actually get on with the story?
Yep.
Zlo is gonna fly up, look around, and then fly back down to the cart and start writing again in his paper.
All right. So, you guys end up heading out from the capital, heading west along the road to head towards Appleton. And first couple days are completely uneventful. Don't really see anything of any consequence other than seeing some animals dashing across the road up ahead and behind you, passing some farmers on the road as you pass by their farms. For about 4 days of travel, you come up to your first actual town along your route. So, do you plan on wanting to stop in at the town, see if there's anything that you need, or just continue on?
I mean, are we low on anything, or?
I mean, not really. I mean, you should have acquired enough, like, food for at least a week or two while you were in the capital. Plus, you're also able to hunt for whatever you need. So you can have fresh meat. You can also go fishing, as long as there's water nearby. Which, for the most part, leading to, like, along that entire road that you were on, there's a river, and there's also, where you're currently at, there's a lake to your south that feeds that river.
Nah.
So, you want to stop in this trading town, or just continue on?
Continue.
Yeah, I'm just continue out.
Yeah, continue.
Alright. So, with that decision for you to not be stopping, you continue on. Another day and a half, you come up to the city of Woodvale. Same as before. Did you want to, like, stop in, see if there's anything you might need? Like, if you think of anything that you might have forgotten to grab, or just continue on as before?
I would say continue.
I got everything.
Yeah, I say continue.
Can we pick up some bird seed for Eclipse's character?
Oh yeah.
I don't have a
Probably.
bird. I don't have a bird.
Aren't you a bird?
You said you have chicken wings.
I mean, he's not wrong.
See? I didn't start crap. The session was going on, but someone had to start it. Someone has to start
Okay,
it.
let's continue.
Yep.
Yeah, we just
Eclipse is bringing us on a tangent again.
we'll just stop in the Applewood.
Why is my thingy zoomed in? Why is it so zoomed in? There we go.
So yeah, we're continuing on.
All right.
Because I went. What? I can't hear
Decision, you
sound?
guys
What?
decide to continue on down the road. After about another day and a half, you come across the cart broken down on the side of the road with the farmer standing next to it. Do you guys offer to
Someone like
do you plan
yeah.
to stop and offer some help, or do you just choose to ignore the farmer?
Someone check if
Is
it's not a trap.
I
is
think
the
Around.
farmer human? What race is the farmer?
Don't be racist.
let's be honest though, she probably will.
He's just a human.
He,
Well,
Is it
Johnny's
old?
gonna hop out of the truck or hop out of the cart immediately and walk over to give some help.
I am looking around to see if it's not a trap.
I'm walking on.
Just look around.
Can when Johnny like I don't know if we're in the woods or if we're still in the grassland. Can I like fly a little bit up, like maybe 20 feet above the cart, and then just make sure that there's nothing around us that could jump on Johnny or jump our cart?
1 mile ahead. Take ramp to I-90 West Jane Addams Memorial
You don't.
Tollway.
There isn't anything around. Off to your right is just farmland, and then to your left is just some general rolling hills. All you really see is just some deer on the hills, and that's about it.
It's our princess's favorite.
Zlaw is gonna fly down towards Johnny. He's beside Johnny, and then he will just watch on how Johnny
3
will
miles
help the
ahead.
old man.
Ramp to I-90 West Jane Addams Memorial
Hurts like a
Tollway.
heartbeat.
Alright, so as you
Johnny
approach
is
the
gonna
farmer,
gently tap him on the shoulder, and he's gonna say, "Hey there, Fox. See you're in a bit of trouble. Anything I can do for you?"
the farmer looks up at Johnny and says, "Yes, I could use a hand with getting my wheel back on my wagon. I have vegetables that I have to get to market. Do you think you could hold it so I can get the wheel back on?"
0.3 miles ahead. Keep left.
And Johnny just says, "Trust me, holding up something heavy is one of the easiest things I could do for you." And so Johnny is going to go to the cart, and he is going to release his disguise a little bit. So his height is now increasing, causing the cart to stay up.
So
Did you just turn yourself into a lover?
I think he did.
Because he just said my height increases, therefore the cart went up with me.
More of a wedge.
A wedge. Okay. Lover.
So
Sorry.
3 miles
as Johnny
ahead. Keep
holds the
left.
cart up, the farmer gets the wheel back on and manages to get it wedged back, like get the pin to hold it back in place and wedged in, so the wheel shouldn't come off. And he turns to Johnny and says, "Thank you so much for the help. I would have never been able to do this on my own. I don't know how much longer it would have been before someone else would have come along."
And Johnny is just going to be shaking his head slowly, waving his hand, saying, "No, it's no trouble at all. We all got to take care of each other out here. Nobody else is going to."
So as you end up setting the cart down, he goes around. The farmer ends up going around to the back and pulls out a crate of vegetables and holds it out. That's and
Johnny
now
is
his-
gonna say, "No, please. I didn't help you to gain something. I save that. You can use the extra money, or in this case, the expected money." And he gives a little chuckle. To get
farmer,
you and your family something nice,
farmer looks at
courtesy
you.
of me.
Farmer looks at you and says, "No, it's fine. I actually had a bit of a surplus this year, and I feel that this would be the least I can do for you helping me get my wagon back in working order."
Johnny gives him a big toothy smile and says, "If you insist, my friend. Thank you, really." And Johnny is gonna load the crate of vegetables into the cart, and he's gonna come back, shake the farmer's hand, give him a big hug. He says, "You be safe, and give your family my regards."
So,
48.6
are
miles
you
ahead.
curious
Take ramp
about
9 south.
what vegetables you have actually just received?
I'll look
Yeah.
once we're away.
When Johnny like put the cart on the when he put the crate on the cart, Zlaw's gonna open it and take a look. He's
Yeah,
gonna like
I think.
All right.
he's gonna pick up different pieces, double check that they are like untampered, unpoisoned stuff.
Well, as you open the crate, you realize that the farmer just handed you a crate full of potatoes.
Oh,
I'm Irish. I approve of this.
Time to make fries.
It's time to make vodka.
Oh,
We don't have
Yes,
the
vodka.
necessary brewing tools to make potato vodka.
alright, wait, let me check my phone.
Is
What does
someone
I want
alchemist?
I got
Do
a
we have
herbalism
alchemist?
kit, does that count?
Really, goofball. Can't you ever just pick one spot and lay down? Do you always have to move around?
Yeah, Pikachu,
Yes.
quit moving around.
I'm talking to my dog. She
Hey,
can
hey,
never seem to
question.
pick a one spot to lay. She's always got to move around. Can't you just lay still?
Question, do
It's
you
a-
think a herbalism kit will work to get to make
You need brewing tools
you need
or
a brewing
brewer's tools.
kit.
damn it.
Yeah, you need the brewing
That's what-
supply.
It's time
That's
to
why I
buy
said-
in the next time in the next town.
Yeah, that's why I said we don't have the proper brewer's tools.
It's time
Yeah.
to buy one.
Makes
But
sense.
you
It's
need
time to cook.
proficiency. You need proficiency to use.
Not necessarily. I mean, you can pick up whatever skills you want in the context of this campaign.
Oh, okay.
So, if you wanted to try your hand at being doing like armor smithing, like being a blacksmith or something like that, you are completely allowed to. I mean, if
Oh,
you can
okay.
either try
Also to
learning all that
do
stuff on
a-
your own, or you can expedite your learning of it by like helping out at a forge in town during like downtime type of stuff. Can you learn stuff from books as
speaking
well?
of-
It's the same with cooking and all, and being or like doing like alchemy, all that kind of stuff. You can any job related stuff you can pick up as long as you're
Speaking
Real
trying
of
quick,
to do it.
downtime.
related to the campaign. I just want to say before Johnny leaves the farmer, he is going to mention to said farmer that we're headed to Appleton and ask if he knows any shortcuts we can take.
Farmer informs you that no, there really aren't any shortcuts that you can take. Just continue along this road to the west, and when you come up to to another major fork in the road, just continue on the right path. There will also be signs directing the way.
Ah, well, worth a try. Thank you.
I do want to say that Zlaw he watches Johnny to cook from the whole few days journey, and one day he asked Johnny if he could like do what he does. Needless to say, don't give him food because he will just either squish it or burn it.
Well, Johnny, I assume you want Johnny to teach your character how to cook.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Johnny is going to be the most animated teacher, and how in teaching how to cook. The whole singing, dancing while cooking. You're gonna see he has a special apron as well. You're all gonna be a little confused because it's not any one colored apron. It's gonna be surprisingly feminine. Just like a bunch of frills on it, extra pockets.
Oh, that's adorable.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny can he can teach her how to cook.
Oh,
For
and
him.
Cheese has taken a liking on your head. Most of the time, Cheese will like sleep with Zlaw, but by morning, he would like go up on your head and just nuzzle there.
Wait, you have a sentient cheese?
No, it's a spider named Cheese who likes to eat
Oh.
cheese.
Oh, Pikachu wasn't.
Oh, okay,
You
first of all,
were here,
is-
Pikachu, when
I was shoveling snow and almost having a stroke.
I remember
Yeah.
you were really panting by the time you came back. Where
Snow fell
is?
on me on the roof.
Yeah, there's two critters. There's Cheese, the spider that likes cheese, and then there's a bedazzled ferret.
Lufu.
The bedazzled ferret covered in silver
Lufu.
that it has stolen.
It sounds like you just like put like armor on a dog, but like built into your skin.
No, it's covered in like necklaces, bracelets, and rings that it's just found some way to put on its body.
Did you? I pinged you, Pikachu. See it? There you go.
That's obsessed with silver.
I wanna try and copy my.
Never would have thought I would want to eat anything now after I saw cheese. Okay, that's fine.
So
I thought
cheese is
I thought cheese was skinny, not hairy.
no, cheese is a tarantula.
Oh, okay, that makes it worse.
Yeah, I know.
He's a cutie. I want a jumping spider because they're more adorable because they have like big circle head and
You
big
mean
beady
they're
eyes.
adorable?
I mean, they're fun to play with back in the Philippines.
Oh, they are.
They
Yeah.
are. They are fun to play with.
It's a spider.
They're fun to
We
play
keep
with.
spider.
It's all
We keep
fun and
spider to
games
get the
till you
mosquito out of
encounter
the way.
It's all fun and games till you encounter a banana spider.
Oh yeah.
What is a banana spider?
What is
I haven't
that?
seen those before.
It is a big, very poisonous spider that likes to hang out in banana clutches, and goes after the bugs that try to get attracted to the smell of the fruit. And more often than not, they end up getting trafficked over country lines and overseas because they're hiding so deep in the clutches of the banana. And they are tarantula-sized toxic spiders that will bite humans.
Well, good thing I do not like bananas.
Good thing I ain't.
Didn't even know those spiders
I
existed, but I'm
mean-
happy to.
You have to kill them with a sledgehammer or
Oh.
rubber mallet.
Oh, what about?
Yeah, it's like I think
what
like, a
about
lot of
wolf
people that
spider?
harvest
They're
bananas actually end up dying because of those spiders. Like they get bit by them and they die out in the field while trying to carry the bananas back because they didn't realize the spider was even there in the first place.
I don't know. They feel like it's cleft hand.
No, because it's if I remember correctly, nerve or neurotoxin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, it affects the
that
nervous
stuff.
nervous.
That stuff's not nice. Well, Enough
But
about
what
spiders.
about
Enough
what
about
about
spiders,
wolf
please. I will stop
spider?
talking about them. Please stop talking about spiders. It's not nice. I do not like it.
How about the Japanese crab spider?
Stop!
Oh no!
Please.
Oh God!
Those are
You
big.
mean a spider or fuck, you mean a
You
spider
send a
crab?
picture, I'll find your house.
Or are
No,
you talking about?
the Japanese spider crab is legit a crab, but their legs are so long they look like a spider, but they're legit only
Oh,
a
okay, I
crab.
know what you're talking about.
It's
Yeah,
a kaiju. It's a fucking real life
It's,
kaiju.
I think they're called the Crab King. They're called the Crab King now.
king crab, and that's
Oh,
different.
you mean those king crabs? Those big crabs.
Yeah, the spider
If you want,
crab.
if you want nightmare fuel,
No,
nightmare
king
fuel,
crab
just
is something else.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
we
I
said.
know. I've seen videos with big ass crabs in them, like crabs with really long legs.
But yeah,
Like, there's a different one.
He's so cute.
if you want nightmare fuel, just look up coconut crab.
Because I'm
No, I
Hey,
know.
Since I have arachnophobia and I'm not planning to get even more of it, I'm not.
Let us seize.
Anyway,
Well,
so yeah, you all
I'm hearing
see
this
that Johnny
and
is
I'm too afraid to look at him.
Johnny is singing out and dancing around this big pot over the fire, just frilled apron swinging around, and I assume Saw is just trying to remain as deadly serious and not irritated.
No. He actually is playing along like he's having fun watching you. He gets annoyed from not doing well, but then as he sees you, you kind of like see that he's like seeing someone else, and then you would give out a smile and then continue nonetheless. He's
Smiles for a
actually very
second. Wait,
patient.
no, I must be serious. Very serious. I agree.
Nah. He's actually pretty relaxed when it comes to like teaching him. He was stiff in the beginning, but he's relaxed.
Alright, so you're definitely making some progress. Okay, toast.
Can I
Wow.
can I make, can I make a cheese? Can I make grilled cheese, master?
We're still working on that. You keep
Okay.
forgetting to take the plastic off the American cheese.
Oh God, why the American cheese?
These Americans and their plastics.
Look, American cheese is not even real cheese. It's just I don't know what it is, but it's not even real cheese.
Let's
I
not cause a
prefer
civil war with
mozzarella.
Americans.
I prefer mozzarella cheese.
Oh, mozzarella's good.
Yeah.
I
Mozzarella's
really like it for grilled cheese sandwiches because it doesn't get all melty on you. It stays together, which is why I like mozzarella cheese for grilled cheese because it stays
Fair
in the
enough.
sandwich. That way, if you take a bite
I'm
and
more-
put it down, it does not all melty and drips out of the sandwich.
I'm more partial to Swiss cheese.
I've never really been a fan of the taste of Swiss cheese.
I like it quite a bit.
I really like blue cheese though for putting in burgers.
Yeah, I love blue cheese. Well, I enjoy cheese in general. But yeah, certain cheeses taste better with certain things. Like you said, blue cheese on a burger, some nice barbecue
Not
sauce.
just on a burger. I like mixing crumbles of blue cheese into the meat, into the burger itself.
Careful, Beta.
What the fuck are you guys talking
You
about?
almost got the cheese.
We're talking fat right now.
I had
If
to
you
throw
can't
all
understand,
I had
you're
to
too
throw all my
skinny.
burger patties out that I made when I had to leave my truck in Ohio.
Yeah, because if you're putting blue cheese into the meat patty itself, which it wouldn't last nearly as long.
Well, I
But
froze them.
does
Like what I
sound
did
really
was
good.
I made them and then I put them in the freezer of my fridge.
Okay.
But it's just the fact that because of having to leave the truck for a while, I had to clean everything out and unplug everything so that I wouldn't really need to have the APU running because it
Yeah, that would
probably
just be a
wasn't
waste
going to
of
have
fuel.
enough. Yeah, there probably wasn't going to be enough fuel in the passenger side tank for the APU to run to keep the batteries charged, because guaranteed it would have caused the batteries to drain down because the APU would have run out of fuel and wouldn't have been able to start, and then the truck would have been dead and they would have had to jump it.
That sounds like a problem.
All right, so yeah, so what's all your reaction to seeing Johnny dancing around while cooking in this frilled apron,
So seeing Izzy
trying to
jump in an
teach the? What'd you say?
What the?
So seeing Izzy jumping in an apron.
Why?
He's not just jumping; he's dancing around. He's singing. Like, I don't know if you've all seen it. Think like the Big Mike apron.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, we lost the stream. So now
Brad
all,
left.
now all my
This-
stream is
this
actually
session is
staring at.
scuffed anyway.
Now all my stream is looking at is the chat window, basically, for this.
Yeah, it's okay. This session is scuffed anyway. Perfect for us.
There we go.
Brad left at the
Oh.
spider top.
And I've got my dog just laying up against my side.
Sounds about right.
I'm fine with her laying right up
So, yeah.
next to me. It's kind of
I
comforting.
know. That's what I'm saying. It's your dog. Sounds about right.
Hi, pretty girl.
It's
Anyway,
like
so yeah,
a baby.
like I said. So what's all your guys' reaction to seeing Johnny in a surprisingly feminine
Oh, love
apron, dancing around, singing while cooking, and teaching Z?
Nothing.
No emotion. That man.
No
like, bro.
words.
No reaction.
No words.
My honest reaction.
When you're like
What a
singing and
device.
dancing, Flo would like cast his prestidigitation and play like one of those happy dance in a tavern music as he like try to like stiffly sway with you. He's so stiff that he looks like he's moving left and right only.
Something crazy, bro.
I
I mean, you guys are seeing Z very stiff, but then if you look over at Johnny, all you're hearing in your mind is "Just move tonight." All right, all right. Da, 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 da.
That
Yeah.
you can see that he's not hiding it, that he's stiff because he's more like shy to dance around, but he tries. And then he sits down with the tip of his ear like turning red, but his face is normal.
My character is just sitting and drinking. As always.
Yeah.
I'm at work. I do what dwarves do. I drink.
Seeing a grown man in a frilly apron dancing around like that. Just, I drink to forget.
My character is like, I need to forget about what I see. I need to drink.
A war was too
I mean, it
bad.
could have been worse. It could have been much worse. I could have joked
Like,
and said it was like
you
some kind of a naked apron.
Oh no.
That says kiss the cook.
Like I said, it could have been much worse.
Oh, Zlo will pull Inanora to the dance.
Inanora?
Yeah, Inanora.
What else?
Isn't that? Yeah, what's her name? Oh, hold on. What's her name?
Ellie. Emma.
Emmy's muted.
Definitely.
Devin.
All of the above.
Inarora, not Inanora. I can't pronounce her name.
Aurora.
Nora.
Aurora.
Aurora Borealis.
Oh, come
It's
on.
Aurora.
Are you telling me that this time of year, in this part of the world, you're having Aurora Borealis exclusively in your kitchen?
Yes.
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 Can I see?
I can only imagine him just sitting with his arms on his side. That's neat.
And we just keep getting derailed constantly.
Okay, so So we
We're,
finished
we're
dancing
trying
and
to kill time
cooking.
waiting for Ina to come back.
Like chewing
It's
a wall.
fine. It's fine. We can continue and come back if she wants to join in on that scene particularly. We can go back on that scene
Okay.
once she's back.
Alright.
So we finished with the farmer's lot check if there's any poison with the fruits and found out it was all potatoes. And then he sits on top of the cart just to make sure Lufu doesn't get in there. The damn weasel will pick up anything. And then speaking of Lufu, where the fudge is Lufu? He's not on Zlaw. Zlaw was like, oh, yeah, I should sit on top of it just to make sure Lufu doesn't get in. Wait a minute. Where's Lufu?
Yeah,
Where's Lufu?
in the meantime, Johnny is making us a very nice potato, dried fish, carrot, and onion stew.
Leave potatoes, need vodka. We made vodka, we sell vodka, we have more money.
We need to sell these to the Russians.
You're gonna feel you're gonna feel a ladle hitting you in the back of the head.
Hey, Pikachu, your character name is Mike Creed, right?
It's no, I think it's All-Star.
Oh, the Tiefling, sorry. Okay.
The Tiefling
So
Warlock.
you have horns?
Last name Hunt, first name Mike.
Do you have horns?
Yeah, I have horns.
Good. Luffy's on top of you using your horn as a pole scratcher.
Oh, damn it. Ma'am, can you get your thingamajiggy off your...
Did you just call me ma'am? Did you just call me ma'am? Zlaw looked at you offended like, did you just call me ma'am?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Johnny is just gonna say, "It's all right, princess."
Whoa, looks at Johnny and said, did you just call me a princess?
Okay, we're just gonna
Johnny is gonna point the ladle at you and say, "Yes, I did."
Which part of me
With-
says
with-
I'm a woman?
Your action?
Johnny's just gonna smirk.
Everything?
Zlaw like shows off his Adam's apple like, I'm a man! I'm a man. His voice croaked a little bit because his puberty is hitting him. So he coughed and like tries to like make his voice deepen like, I'm a man.
Oh, a teenager boy. That explains
Johnny
Yeah.
is
you.
Johnny's gonna shrug his shoulders with a smile and just say, "The parts you have don't mean anything. A princess is a princess."
I'm not even royalty.
Johnny's gonna chuckle and just say, "Maybe you're just royalty to us."
You kinda act like
Zlaw.
he's not wrong.
Zlaw stands up and like puts his hand on his hip and just looks at the tiefling with eyes that says, continue and I'll burn you.
Johnny's gonna
Okay,
say behind them,
what-
"See, just reeking in feminine power."
I'm sorry, I'm sorry I misjudged you. I never really got a formal introduction. You just told me, hey, we're going on this quest. Yeah, sure, I have nothing to do with my life.
Oh yeah, you were not here. Zlaw introduced himself in the tavern and everyone introduced themselves and you were just dragged with us.
I was dying outside in the cold.
yeah, don't worry about it, it's fine. We'll just say your character wasn't paying attention. Zlaw then
too much wine.
Zlaw then goes up to you, puffs out his chest. I think you're taller than him. What is your height?
How tall are you?
6.
Oh yeah, 6'2".
Yeah, you're taller than me. So he tilts his head a little bit to look at you eye to eye, puffs his chest a little bit, and says, Zlaw. And you're Alistair.
I'm out of
Now we know
at your
each other.
Yes. Previous butler at your service.
Previous what now?
Butler.
Brown noser.
I guess that
Brown
works.
nose.
I guess that works.
Zlaw like raises an eyebrow like, I'm confused, but I will not question it. And then he picked up Lufu from the scarf of her neck and Lufu makes like a squeak that sounds like a mouse being squished to death. But actually, what Zol is doing is very harmless. He's just picking up from the collar of his neck, of her
Don't
neck.
tell Peter this.
Johnny's gonna joke, saying, "Oh, are we gonna throw the ferret in the stew?"
No. And then he clutches Lufu to his chest, and Lufu starts wiggle, but nothing happened. His bottom legs are hanging, and you see it like circling around because she's trying to wiggle, and it looks like a helicopter propeller.
Helicopter, the non-helicopter.
Helicopters. Okay, so yeah, that's happening, and then he's gonna go far away from the stew, holding Lufu, and he's tossing a silver coin to keep the little thing distracted.
Johnny's just gonna joke and say to Lufu, "You better be careful, naughty ferrets end up in the stew."
Lufu looks at you and then goes inside Slaw's shirt and then sits inside Slaw's stomach. His shirt is tucked in, so you can see the bulge in his stomach where Lufu is sitting in.
Johnny's just gonna say, "Wow, princess, you work fast. Hasn't even been that long, and you're already expecting."
Can I throw a dagger? I want to do action attack. Throw a dagger. Can I throw to his
Throw a
AC?
dagger. Throw a dagger. I stab you. Deal.
Charge complete.
Can I DM? I want a dagger now.
Throw a dagger. I stab you. Let's make that deal, dude. Let's make that deal.
Yes. Can I
Why?
click? Can I click? Can I? I have to. It's his pride. It's a matter
Throw
of
the
a
dagger.
pride.
I stab you in the eye.
Can I roll dagger?
Why?
I want to throw it at Johnny.
Got
At him.
She got violated and she's sensitive. The princess is sensitive.
So I'll throw.
No.
I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna click on it. God damn it. Why can't I throw? I wanna throw.
I don't mind.
I don't think
I
he's allowed in this game anyway.
I don't mind. Let him throw a dagger at me.
Okay.
There's a 23 hit.
A 23. Hello?
There's a 23
I don't know.
hit.
Yeah.
No, I can't hear anyone.
Did you say no?
What the fuck? Why can't I hear anyone?
Well, I'm glad that's a classic crisis reverted. Averted. Insert reverted. Something else.
Eclipse, can you hear me?
Oh, someone
Hello?
did not stream.
Hello?
Okay, my headphone didn't make me hear stuff for some unknown reason. But okay.
So you said a 23?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
23
will
hits,
not.
right?
I will not roll damage. Just that it hits specifically your armor, where it is vital, but it wasn't
I don't
hit
wear
strong
armor.
enough. You don't wear armor?
Nope.
So,
So you just. So yeah, you just stabbed me.
The dagger was thrown very close to your ear. It nicked your ear where it starts bleeding.
Don't
that's about
backtrack
it.
now. You made your decision. You need to live with it.
Damage.
You aimed right for my chest. You aimed
Roll
right for my
damage.
chest where you expected armor. Roll damage. You made
No.
a decision.
No. I am looking at you, so I can see if you're wearing armor or not. Since you're not wearing armor, it's going to nick your ear.
okay, so in any case, I don't think that's gonna change anything. You're still making him bleed.
Yes, from his ear, not from his heart. There's a big difference here.
There's a big difference between like a friend. You're still bleeding.
How do you
Still
know I'm not? How do you know I'm not bleeding from my heart? You hurt my feelings.
You
Oh, yeah.
hurt my pride! Well, not mine, Zlow's pride.
Well, first of
Oh,
all, you committed one of the 7 deadly sins in acting of pride in order to
oh.
keep yourself maintained.
Isn't that funny?
We're sorry we injured your prize, Vegeta.
Ugh, you could never have done this to me.
Giselle. Hey, alright, so
Johnny
he threw the
is
dagger
going
at
to.
you.
Yeah. Johnny is going to touch his ear, see that he's bleeding, and you're going to see a slight crack in his smile. He's going to pull the dagger out of the ground, and he's going to return it. Not hitting you. However, the knife is going to very nearly graze your nethers as it lands in the ground below you. And Johnny's just going to respond in a surprisingly cold voice from someone who you've seen to be nothing but positivity. It's not nice to play with knives, especially without the intention or the reason to back it up.
Zlaw just huffs, takes the knife, and turns to look away to the side of the cart.
I hope this ain't gonna be a problem.
Johnny just goes back to whistling while he cooks.
Okay, we have a Dr. Heidi here. Jeez. Was it Jekyll and Hyde? Yeah, it is Jekyll and Hyde. I'm correct. Ow.
So yeah. So I assume that's it for that night.
Every night, Zlaw will go out hunting to eat, and if there's no meat for the party, he will like pick up some rabbit, fox, something to hunt and then bring back. He keeps some of the skins, and he like turn them into blankets.
Okay, that's fun.
Well, he's keeping the rabbit fur though. The Lufu likes rabbit furs a lot. That is Lufu's favorite.
Are you keeping the hair to put it on your chest?
Nah, whatchamacallit. He's keeping it like a little. You know those bags those Beverly Hills girls wear and put the chihuahua in?
Oh god.
So the
Oh,
You're really not helping this princess.
so the rabbit hair.
he's not wrong.
The rabbit hair, it kind of like works like that, but it's inside. That's inside. It's on the side of the
California
satchel.
girls are unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top.
On top.
Why do I even bother?
Christ.
Why do I bother?
You're not helping the case of not being a princess.
You're only making it worse for yourself.
Look, it's not my fault I'm more bougie than you peasants, okay?
Okay,
You just
princess.
called me a peasant.
Yes!
Alright, fuck it this. Let's go.
Is Emmy back?
Oh, my nose
Is
hurt.
Emmy back?
No.
Who's
No. I can't see Emmy on my call, so.
Emmy is not even in this call.
No.
That
Yeah, they
explains it.
left.
I think someone called her and then she had to deafen herself to speak with them and then dip for a second. I don't know if they're coming back. So
Anyway,
we
on to the next day.
continue.
Yeah, can we
And I don't want to take
continue on
any
the
fuel
road,
bill.
or are we going to continue with being derailed?
We're gonna
We're
continue
continuing.
on the road.
It's us. It's entertainment.
I get it, but I really don't like having to keep having to keep bringing out the breakdown train to put this damn thing back on the rails. Sorry,
Well, that's why I
comic
said I'm
reference.
pretty sure that's it for the night.
So how much more days pass before we reach Appleton?
Let me just count. 1, 2.
Is Johnny still teaching Slaw how to cook?
Yes.
Okay then.
Oh, that's
I
another
think on
like
the
5.5 days.
And the time. Who's ready to spend the next week with a bunch of strangers?
On the road again.
Is this person okay or is
Alright,
she
so
in
you have
right?
you have one village and one more town that you have to pass along the way. Do you plan on stopping at any of them?
I don't think we need any additional supplies.
Alright.
Because I know I got enough supplies for the horses for the whole trip, so.
Yeah, plus the horses are also just able to graze on grass by the roadside too, so.
So, we're going.
Alright.
We're going on a trip in a very rocket ship. Little Einstein.
We're all gonna freaking die.
Alright.
Ugh, that's not the song, but
So,
okay.
alright, so you continue on for the next couple days. Not really encountering anything out of the ordinary along your route. After about
Is
5
it
more days on the road, you arrive at
oh,
Appleton.
5? Before we arrive in Appleton, in those 5 days, on the second day, Law apologized to Johnny.
Johnny's going to say, apologize for what? He's going to ask what you're apologizing for.
And then he like pointed to his ear.
Johnny is just going to respond with a gentle smile and say, you've already reflected on it, I assume. The unfortunate things in this life is, while you may have the opportunity to apologize now, a lot of the times you won't, and you'll have to live with the decisions that you make. So, on that, because of that, we'll put that apology on hold. Just consider what responses and what might come of your actions in the future. Then he's going to walk away.
Why is that not updating on your end?
When Law apologized, you could see that it's like a reluctant apology. Like it's the type of apology like a mother would say to a child, like go apologize, and the child would like reluctant apologize. That's the type of apology he was giving. And then when you said what you said about putting the apology on hold, he looks at you confused, and then looks at the party, then looks at you. Then he just shrugs his shoulder like, all right, and then goes back to sit down confused, but he's like, oh, okay then.
Yeah. Just think about Like I said, just think about what might come of your actions instead of just acting thoughtlessly.
Is okay. That is weird. Why is it not updating the scene?
Oh, my scene? I got nothing.
Yeah,
Should I refresh?
yeah. Refresh your page.
Oh,
There we go. Not sure what took it so long.
It's
I
too
don't
busy,
know.
just shocked by the image of Big Brother Johnny in an apron.
Frail. Frail neighbor.
Oh no, is my computer screen frozen again?
It looks like a clover.
Yeah, I
If
know.
you only have, like, this part closed, it looks like a clover. 3-leaf clover.
Yeah.
So
So,
we get to Appleton.
Yep. Just give me 1 sec. Trying to find something. Where is?
Well, while that loads, would you like to hear a funny story from a pickup that I did a couple days ago? Chaos.
Sure.
So I'll start this off with something that you will recognize immediately. It was a Swift driver.
Oh God.
Hardly any room. Hardly any room to maneuver. He was trying to back into the dock. Well, he had one of his doors latched. Can you guess what he forgot to do?
Oh no.
What?
He forgot to latch his driver's side door on his trailer, and he ended up smashing and cracking in half his trailer door on the dock.
Oof.
Which is even funnier because he completely missed lining up with the dock.
Oh God. And how much room
He
did he have to get
smashed
that
his
shit straight?
driver's side. More than enough.
Were there
There was enough
lines?
room
Were
for.
there also lines that he should have been able to line up with?
There was about half a truck's distance between each door.
Jeez, that's a lot. That's a
He
little excessive.
Yeah. Well, he managed to smash his door in the middle of the dock.
What? Jesus Christ. So he opened the doors,
Swift.
didn't put the chain into the side of the trailer on the driver's side door. So when he backed up, it swung out behind him.
Oh, it was damn near closed. But then he slammed on the brake, I guess, to double check or maybe answer a text. I don't know what the hell Swift drivers do. And then he gunned it and, yeah, broke the door off and in half long ways.
Jesus Christ. But that's Swift for
He
ya.
Yeah, he ended up
Take ramp to
backing fully against the dock to make sure the door didn't fall down, I guess, or into the dock.
Jesus Christ. Screwed that one up, didn't he?
There was two. I saw there was two people in the truck.
Jeez. Still. She's screwed up royally.
On the contrary, I think he exceeded swift expectations.
Yeah, true.
1 mile ahead, take ramp to I-39 south.
All right, were you able to find what you're looking for?
Yeah, I was. Looking, I
Okay.
was trying something relevant for the town.
So yeah, we get to Appleton. We see an oversized crocodile man munching on apples straight off the tree.
No. 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 Absolutely not.
He has become the god. He is here when he is not.
He exceeds all of our humanoid
Take 39 south.
boundaries.
He exceeds the limits of campaign restrictions.
There is no stopping. He bro's like
he is Cheshire's Krusk.
bro's he who remains. He's like in every single D&D campaign
Yeah.
on the server.
Alright.
He is he who chomps.
Alright. So, you guys end up arriving at Appleton. And as you head in towards the center of the village, you are approached by one of the villagers asking you what you have come to their humble little village for.
We come bringing royalty.
We come
So
bringing
we'll go
gold,
for-
Frankenstein, and myrrh.
Slow will look at everyone and see if anyone will talk or move, and if no one will talk or move, he will go forward and show the quest for the goblins, paper quest for the goblins.
Johnny is just going to hop off the cart in average human size right now, because he doesn't want to immediately intimidate everybody.
2 miles ahead,
Been down that route before. He's going to explain that we were sent here in response to the goblin threat.
So, Roger looks at you and informs you that the mayor has been waiting for you. You can find her up in the U-shaped building just the other side of the town square.
Johnny's going to give a smile and say thank you very much. So I assume we're headed over to the town square.
Yes. You pull the wagons forward and off to the side. Next,
US 20 Ulysses S. Grant
next
Memorial
to the
Highway.
building that the villager directed you to. And who's going to go in to talk with the mayor?
Who here has high charisma?
You're the warlock. You're the one with a high charisma.
I mean, not necessarily all the time.
Well, who's the knight who got the official request from the Lord again?
Oh, it's the princess.
Stop calling me princess. It's getting old.
You know, only I get to do that because I make it funny.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You're also making it get old. All of you are.
Older than you.
Anyway,
3 miles ahead. Take ramp and then turn left on Illinois.
so
I was gonna say if no one will go forward, Slow will go forward. If no one will go forward.
as I was gonna say, I assume Johnny is going to follow you in, as this originally was not his job nor his idea.
No, this was Law. When Law came into the tavern, he only asked who is doing the quest, and then in Aurora said she's doing it, and then you followed her, and then Alistar, Paladin, and then Human Magnus, not Magnus, Human Mike says that they also want to join in.
No, I got
So this
recruited
is
to it.
also wasn't his. This is also wasn't his thing. At least your character no.
Yeah. Well, as like I said, Johnny only volunteered to help out his new friend Ina, but Ina doesn't happen to be here right now, so
Alright, I'll take the lead then. uh,
you got it, Prince Charming.
Zlo puts his hands on his neck, trying to make sure if he has his necklace. He doesn't. And then he looks behind him to the party and then says to himself, oh gosh, okay, here we go. And then goes to the mayor's house?
Yes.
Where? Oh, that's the mayor's house. Okay. Is there anyone at the door, or do we just
No, there's no
knock?
one standing outside. I would guess
Hey,
you
Chaos.
probably just knock.
Yeah, I'll just knock.
Hey, Chaos.
Yes.
Due to my wanderings as a wandering bard, would I have visited Appleton before, or would they have heard about me?
Not really. They are kind of far off, and they only really concern themselves with their daily living. They're just a small farming village. Doesn't really concern themselves with the outside world, other than just growing their apples and getting them off to where they need to go.
Gotcha.
Oh, Appleton. Apples. I thought they're just being cheeky and cute.
No, they
Mistake.
tend to name like this kingdom. They tend to name their
Excuse
stuff
me.
off of either terrain or what the village, like what the place produces.
Take ramp and then turn left on Illinois.
Excuse me while I drive my truck off the highway to avoid the giant wall that was apparently in Eclipse's head.
What?
Don't worry about it, Eclipse. Go on. Go tell him what we're here for.
Alright, so
I'll knock at the door and wait for someone to open it. Unless someone tells me enter.
Alright, so you end up knocking on the door, and you hear a female voice from inside say, "Enter."
I
Just
open
kick the door open. Somebody once told me.
No,
I ate this
we are not
cappuccino
doing what the
with
dwarf
ham.
did in freaking Lost Mines of Fendelver and kicking the door in like they did with the shop.
Give me everything you have.
That is a way to piss off the mayor, kicking her door in.
I'm joking, but now that you're saying that, it just makes me want to.
No, absolutely not.
Johnny pulls out a boombox.
No.
All that glitters is gold.
I can break up mold.
Da-da.
So yeah, we go in without kicking the door off the hinges.
Alright. So you enter into the mayor's office, and you can see
3 miles ahead.
tan
On Illinois
female
2 South Main Street.
who appears to be about in her late 20s, early 30s, sitting behind a desk, going over, like looking through some paperwork. She looks up at you, asking, "What is it? What is it I may help you with today?"
Johnny's gonna smile and say, "We were told you were waiting for us."
Ah, so you must be a group of adventurers here to try to help us with our goblin problem. If
Something like that.
so, she sets aside her paperwork, looks out, looks up at you, and then gestures to two chairs that are actually sitting across from her desk.
Johnny is going to sit down.
Sit down, they say.
Yung mukha niya, preto man. 3 miles ahead. Turn left.
Sit down, bitch. Be humble.
Karma, what are you doing? Why are you attacking my hand all of a sudden? Goofball.
Fuck your head.
That's your head. I've got the head pinned. Boop.
Your hat sounds to
Got
make
it.
the move.
Boop.
Should not.
We came here for the goblin problems, Law says. Just to speed up the conversation.
Well, the mayor informs you that goblins started attacking the village about a month ago. Seems like the attacks have been occurring about every 3 to 4 days. They unfortunately do not have the manpower to be able to deal with it or the expertise in fighting, as they are simple farmers.
Has anyone been kidnapped?
She informs you that no one has been kidnapped. They've had some people get injured. Mostly the goblins have just been stealing food
Turn left.
and other supplies that they need.
Is there a specific type of supplies, or is it just general supplies?
Just whatever they can get their hands on.
And
Do they usually go in?
Johnny's gonna lean over to Z to kind of like whisper, and he's gonna say, "Not typical goblin behavior. If anything, it sounds like they're desperate."
Yeah. Mayor, I informed you that,
Lux number
as
775.
far as they've been able to
Turn
tell,
right. Then turn
the
right.
goblins have been coming in from the north.
Coming in from the north.
Yes.
They only come from that area, nowhere else?
No. They've only been coming in from the north.
And Johnny's gonna ask if there are any known cave systems that way.
Mayor informs you that they really aren't aware of any caves in that direction, mostly because they don't really venture too far outside of town. And that there might possibly be a cave because there is a lone mountain up to the north, about a day's travel away.
John, there we go. I'm parked, so now I can focus more on the session. Johnny is going to ask if there's anyone who knows the area.
Mayor informs you that unfortunately the only people that know the area have actually been injured in one of the most recent goblin attacks, and they are currently.
Are they conscious?
Unfortunately, not. Their injuries are quite severe. While they are they will most likely survive, they are just not in a condition to be talking.
Thankfully, one of us is a skilled herbalist, and if you would be able to show him the way, he might be able to, hasten the pace at which this person regains consciousness.
Oh.
Hello?
Yes. Well,
herbalist.
Not here.
What's going on?
He's not
God.
here for some time.
Damn it.
Are you talking to me? I can herbalist.
Okay.
Herbalist?
You can also be our herbalist. Our mini herbalist is apparently dead. He's collapsed on the floor, face first. I'm sure the mayor's curious about it. I'm just gonna respond with, "It's okay. He's just all tuckered out." And we're gonna throw him over the back of the horse.
Alright, so we only have 3 of you here right now, actually.
Think.
Four.
Pikachu.
It's
Or,
her. The
well, I
paladin
mean,
is
where's
also here.
Pikachu though? Is he even?
Pikachu's here.
I'm here, dude.
All right.
Okay, so there's the 4 of us.
All right. Good. All right. So, as the mayor is actually about to get up, door bursts open behind you guys, and one of the villagers rushes in and informs the mayor.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
The British are
Goblins
coming.
goblins have been seen. A group of goblins have been seen to the north of the village, heading towards one of the orchards.
Johnny is just gonna smile to the mayor and say, "Well, duty calls." And he's gonna give her a smile and a wink. And he is going to pick up our now dead herbalist and throw him over his shoulder and just proceed to drag him out of the actual building.
Alright. Okay, so this character.
Johnny is going to say to Z, let's deal with the goblins first, and then let's check out to see if potentially you can stabilize or at least resuscitate this guy who has information we can use.
Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Finally, some action.
Alright,
Let's
so
go.
which character is Pikachu? Which character is yours?
Alistar.
Alright. So to make sure, I gotta put the tokens down. What do you want, goofball? Can you lay down, Karma?
I would like to summon your dog as a battle beast. Spirit summon, divine intervention.
Scratch.
You must have
No.
level 20.
I would just like to hold out a stick, point at the goblins, and say, "Go fetch." So summon the dog of war.
Dog
I am
of
the god
war?
of war. No, I
Release
not
the
on
dog
board.
wars!
No, by golly, well, freak.
Alright. So, you guys deciding to head on out to deal with these goblins. Go and follow the farmer outside of town to near to his orchard. Alright, and
I speak Goblin, by the way.
I do not.
I'm getting a phone call.
alright.
Goblins!
So, do you know how many goblins has been in a group?
And goblins.
Zlo asked the mayor, like, how many, does she knows how many goblin has there been in a group?
Various numbers. They've never really been able to get an accurate count on the number
Is
of
it
goblins.
only goblins, or is it only goblins, or are there other types as well?
They've only seen goblins attacking the village. Nothing
Okay,
else.
no wolves. Okay.
No.
Is it only one part of the town that they invade, or is it random parts? Because you said they come from the northern side, but
They've
from the
mostly
northern
been
side,
just ended up attacking the orchards outside of town.
only the orchards.
Yes.
Okay. I can't move my token. Why can't I move my token? Now I can move my token.
Who joined?
Fucking
Hey!
weekend DMs.
My face. Don't cover my beautiful face.
You're driving around
That was
giving
their
you a call.
first.
No, weekend idiots are.
Ah.
So, yeah, basically it's a drop for tomorrow, and it's Lowe's, so they're picky.
Oh.
And he looks at me. He sees I am 8 miles away. So apparently he thought to himself, "Well, is he ever going to drop this?" And so he called me. Yes, he said, "Yeah, I see you right there. Why are you not going to drop it? What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, in my experience with Lowe's, they are very picky and will turn me away or not give me an empty." He's like, "Oh, okay."
What is your delivery for tomorrow? And if you don't take it in, then like if you take.
It's literally a 24-hour window tomorrow.
But it's not due today, so if you went in today, they would tell you, hey, you have to come back tomorrow.
Yeah. And I explained to him, specifically Lowe's is picky like that.
Yeah. I mean, especially it's not like it's a refrigerator load, so I mean I don't know why they would need to be picky about something like that. I can
Right,
get
and it's not even due
get
today.
places like Walmart and stuff like that. That's like this is a freaking frozen load. Nope, sorry, you're gonna have to come back tomorrow because we don't want to have to refuel your trailer.
You see, gas prices has increased, so we don't want to pay the money, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of part of it. That it's like they don't want to so if the trailer sits for too long, they then have to fuel it up. So it's like let's say you end up having a load that's like you pick it up Friday, it's not due there till Monday, but you get it there Saturday afternoon. Well, they might not want it sitting that long because depending on the temperature outside and the temperature it's set at, it might stay continuously running, and then it runs the fuel down, and before they even get to it, it could run out of fuel, trailer shuts off, Now the load's no good because it was running all that time, and they don't want to be arsed to freaking refuel the fucking thing.
I don't want to cut the tender moment, but goblins.
Alright. So yeah. So what's going on now?
Goblins.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know you're saying get the shit. Let's play D&D. Impatient.
Now it is my fault, I see. Okay, never mind. I just want to go back to the right direction. It's fine. It's okay. I understand.
All right. So what's going on with the group?
All right. Well, you followed the farmer out to the orchard that the goblins were seeming to head towards.
All right.
Looking out past the trees, you can see about 10 goblins approaching from the north. All right. So, what's your plan?
We go to the north.
Advance!
We go to the north, check out what's happening. Actually, someone should check the orchards, and someone should check the northern side of the forest.
I think I'm gonna check the orchards.
Did you just said
Well,
the oceans?
Because Johnny speaks Goblin, he is going to listen for said Goblin.
Karma, can
Can
you
you hear me
please
all
lay
right?
down? Yeah, I can hear you. Karma, can you please
Oh,
lay
okay.
down? You're getting on my nerves right now. There we go. Good girl. Yeah, I don't need you climbing all over me right now. Such a goofy dog. What? You're fluffy. Alright, well, looking up north through the trees, you can actually see the 10 goblins moving in. So, right now, your guys are just standing by the farmhouse. So,
I'm running them.
Well, no, I was listening for Goblin, and
you don't
obviously I'm
hear
gonna
anything.
move towards
They
them.
are not saying a single word as they approach.
I'm running at them.
They're not yelling or laughing or anything like that. They're just being fucking solid snake. Just Mission Impossible, dead silent. Da, da,
Yes.
da, 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 da.
Pretty much.
Gonna get you one of
And if they are saying anything, you can't make out like all you can hear them making noise, but you can't really make out what they're saying.
Well, we see them though, right?
Yes, you do see them.
Alright, so I assume rather than stand there with our dicks in our hands, we're gonna, go to them.
Running.
Yes. Let's see.
Once we're close enough, Johnny is going to yell at them in Goblin, and he's going to say, "Enough is enough. Speak while you're here, and this may end peacefully. If not, you will be encouraged to leave."
All right. So,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you heard what I said then?
Yes.
Okay.
The goblins hear you.
I asked because then I hear your mic cut out, and I think I'm cutting
Sorry.
out.
No, I was just thinking. So the goblins hear you call out to them, is what you're saying, and the response you get back is an arrow that whizzes right past your head. It
Get
is
down,
quite
Mr.
clear
President.
that they are not interested in any form of diplomacy.
Well, Johnny is going to respond with, "Whoever shot that arrow, I'ma fuck your mom," and cast vicious mockery.
What does that do
Mr.
exactly?
President,
It deals damage, and if they get hit, they get disadvantage on their next attack roll.
Wisdom saving throw.
So a wisdom saving throw on that.
Thank you.
Stat block. $14.
One sec, it's bugging out, as you're familiar with the mobile version does. Give me just a minute, just so I can reset this. Okay, let's see. No, you're still not gonna. Somebody reset it again. There we go. What did you roll?
14.
That fails. It is a 15 saving throw. And that deals 2 psychic damage. And as I said, it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Alright.
I guess that's initiative roll.
Yes.
Alright.
Are we all together?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, we've got two unconscious people in the cart. So we're all together in spirit.
No, I meant like, are the awake one
Oh.
together?
Yeah. That's a terrible initiative roll.
I feel good.
Oh well, I got a free shout.
Thank you for stopping in, Wells. It is now time for first courtesy check. During the Diane to the limits, mark to the mats. Thank you for stopping in, Wells, and have a nice day.
Alright, so I just need Eclipse. Alright.
So Torin, me, Alistair, then Johnny.
Yep.
And then together to defeat the Huns.
God.
Did they send me
Please
daughter
stop.
when I asked
I
for
freaking
sons?
Now you know what goes through our minds whenever we see a character. Boom.
That's freaking belong. That's
Alright.
I ever met, but you can bet
So
before we're through.
Thorin's turn first. Alright. Let's get into
Miss so
this. Alright, well, you guys gonna start or are we just gonna sit here singing?
We're waiting for Torin to move. It's Torin's first turn.
Not an double. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much is it? Yeah.
Each square is
all.
about 5 feet.
Yeah, that's all. I cannot throw anything at them. So probably we just first move.
we're dead.
Oh,
wait.
Alright. Clips, your turn.
Clips.
Is the mayor still beside me?
No, she stayed back at her office actually.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna tell her, evacuate. Excuse me. 150. 150. I don't know if. Oops. Is this more than 150? Probably. Let's see. I can't see. My ghost is too big. 140. Yeah. Okay. I can reach it. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
What? How can you reach some?
I am going to fly all of my movement, which is 40 feet, up in the sky, and I'll use my longbow and one attack because that's the only I can do. So, how much did I do?
You rolled a
I did 24. I'm pretty sure that
that's
hits,
a hit.
right?
That's a hit.
Wait, what's the range of
Right?
longbow?
Damn.
Yeah, that's a hit. So
Oh,
roll
no.
for damage.
I can't hear anyone again. Oops.
What's the
Yeah.
range of longbow? Didn't like 300 feet or something between us?
Hello?
Alright, can you hear us?
Okay, there we go. I can hear now. I don't know why
Oh,
sometimes
600. Okay.
my I don't know why sometimes my thingy doesn't want to work. Something doesn't let me hear sound. So 23 definitely hits, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oops. What the? Wait, what?
Yeah, the longbow has
What?
a range of 150.
What the fudge?
What's
What
again?
did I do?
Chaos.
What?
Say again. What is what you were saying? Like
You were
150?
asking, yeah, it's 150 for a normal roll.
So I did 7 damage.
Which one were you aiming at again? Because I don't know which one you were aiming at.
If you're confused, I'm having a longbow. I can go a 150 for normal range, and then 500. Sorry, 600. 600 if I want to roll really far away with disadvantage.
Okay.
But I am at a good distance from this guy, so it should be fine. It's only 135, so I can roll without disadvantage. I can
Which
hit
color
him.
is the goblin that you're targeting?
This one.
Double click.
Oh,
So
you can't see my ruler.
Yeah.
She loves
Okay.
going racist, so
Yeah, you have to double
How
click
do
whichever one is
I?
the darkest skin tone.
Yeah, double click on the goblin.
Yeah, so you always have to double click on them and it should Do you have it on
It
select?
doesn't let me double click.
You have to have it on select.
Yeah,
Should let you.
yeah, I have it on select.
Wait, is it working for me?
Yeah, it's working for him.
Oh, the black one. Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah, the black one.
Did that work?
Yeah, that one, right?
I,
That one's
Oh.
that's marked with
Yeah,
an
yeah,
X.
the red one. The one that had. Yes, yes.
All
I
right.
like how no one heard the joke I made, and then it turned out to be the black one that she was picking. Or he was
Oh,
picking.
bro, dude.
All right. Well, that's one
I
goblin
made the
down.
joke of. Yeah, I made the joke of. Well, Eclipse loves to go racist in his characters, so clearly he's gonna aim for the darkest skin tone one.
Wow.
And what do you know? Aiming for
Nice
the black one.
Eclipse. Nice.
All right. So, I guess that's your turn then.
Yeah, so I use all of my movement speed to fly upwards, and I shot him, and that's it.
All
I
right.
think I have only one attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that's it.
So, Alistair, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna measure this real quick. Yep, I have enough movement speed for that. Now I'm gonna walk over here and check some quick. Okay, I have enough. I'm gonna go fire an Eldritch Blast at the goblin to the right of him.
Which one?
This one.
Does that require line of sight? Because I mean, you would probably be getting blocked by
Oh yeah.
at least at least two trees.
Ah, fair point. I'll go for the other one next to him because I think that's within line of sight.
Yeah, you can definitely see either one on the either of the ones on either side of that path that you are currently staring at.
Alright, it's gonna be a roll with disadvantage.
Because of the distance.
Yeah. There's a 21 hit. Wow.
I mean, you can go forward.
21 does hit.
Don't be shy.
Alright, damage.
How the hell you roll with disadvantage?
9 damage to that goblin.
This one on the right.
Yeah, to the right. Yeah, that one.
Oh, your Eldritch Blast hits and takes that goblin out.
Goblins are damnable wretches.
Alright.
Taking out.
Now for Johnny's turn.
Taking out. Taking out. Taking out. Taking out. Da 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 da.
Johnny,
Sorry,
your turn.
fucking weekend people can't take a damn hint.
Yeah.
I cannot see the map, but I will try. How many are there?
Currently there are
8.
now 8 left.
8. Well,
Wait,
shit.
9, 10.
There
Oh,
were
never
te-
mind.
there
Yeah,
were
2 died.
10,
2
but
died? Really?
Yeah,
I
well,
one-shot.
you. I mean, you hit one for 7, and that's an instant death, and then the other one got hit for 9, and considering the fact that they only have 7 health.
Oh, I just perfectly hit 7. Wow.
Well,
Well,
I
there.
mean,
Okay. Okay.
overall, goblin, like, other than, like, if they didn't have any armor, goblins are kind of squishy.
Yeah. They have numbers on their side, though.
roll 5d8. I'm casting sleep. Let's see. 5d8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You said they have 7 hit points each?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I rolled 31, so I'm putting the majority of them to sleep.
How many of them?
So they have 7 hit points each. I have enough
Yeah.
for let's see. 7, 14, 21. All right, I'm putting about half of them to sleep because you said there's 8 of them, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm putting the 4 that we're not currently engaged with asleep.
Status of unconscious, right? Or would it be?
Ignoring unconscious creatures. Creatures are affected. And falls unconscious until the spell ends, takes damage, or someone uses an action to wake them up.
All right.
It's also a auto crit for melee attack, or no, I think it's just an auto crit for hitting an unconscious target.
So basically, you treat any attack on an unconscious as though you rolled a nat 20 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you put about half. You put half of them to sleep.
Yeah.
All right. So, and you said they don't wake up until they're attacked.
Spell ends, attacked, or someone uses an action to wake them up. Either way, that'll be a lot less potential hits that we'll take.
Alright, so just trying to figure it out. Okay, so 10, 9, 7, 6.
Well, actually, I rolled 31, so I can put the one that I took 2 hit points off of asleep as well.
That one
So
is
I'll be putting
asleep.
5 of them asleep. Yeah. Are you saying you picked that one already to be asleep?
Yeah. So I was
Okay.
picking the
Well, in
ones
that case,
closest to you.
I was saying I was targeting the ones that we weren't necessarily engaging or damaged yet, but that I just did the math. That I literally have just enough because I rolled a 31, so I have just enough to
5.
put that guy that I hit with vicious mockery asleep as well. So I'll be putting 5 of them to sleep.
Alright. Alright. Well. How long does the spell last? You're sleeping.
10 turns.
The end of
Yeah, 10,
10
10,
turns.
10 turns.
Alright. Alright. Well, the ones awake have already moved then. Oh, Doran, your turn.
Yeah. Can I move like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And can I troll one?
What?
Let's see. Wait, 7, 9. No, I cannot. So dash.
You can't hit any of them?
I cannot do anything. Like, don't have range. For dash. And then turn. So, next one.
I mean, you could, but you'd have to roll with disadvantage for a javelin strike, like to throw the
Yeah,
javelin.
no, don't need to.
All right. Oh, Collapse, your turn.
Who is asleep?
The
The
ones
one
to the
didn't move.
left. The only ones that haven't moved from their position.
Only, only 3 of them are awake.
Okay.
I put the rest of them to sleep with my sheer sexiness.
Oh, 'cause my window lights are-
Okay. I am going to see if I could reach or not. Yes, I can reach that. Okay.
You trying to hit one of them?
Why is it not there? Does that show?
Yes.
Okay. I will do this. That's 23. Of course, that hit.
Yep.
Another 8, and he is dead.
Yep. Arrow goes right through his armor and pierces his heart, just dropping him on the spot.
And I will move my character if I could. There we go. Just a little bit over there. Okay.
All right.
My turn is done. I moved my character, I did my thingy, and I'm good.
Alistair, your turn.
Alrighty. So those ones are back there. Okay. You think if I go over here, I would have line of sight to the goblins on the right side?
Most of them
Yeah.
are asleep, man. Go nuts.
Yeah.
You're literally fighting most enemies that can't even fight back right now. Just
Like,
don't even worry about it.
so I
Yeah.
could
If you
aim at
move
these
over
guys.
there, you could have you'd have line of sight towards them.
Alright, I'm gonna aim for this one.
All right.
Ouch! That's a 9.
Is that a 9 to
If
hit?
you're
Zero AC.
if you're targeting an enemy that's unconscious, it's an auto crit.
He
Oh
was
no, it's
targeting
targeting.
the ones that are awake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
that's not a hit.
I'm gonna pass my turn now.
All right. Johnny, your turn.
Johnny, Johnny.
Russ?
All right. So Johnny, what are you doing?
Johnny? What? Honey? Sweet sugar of mine. My nose hurt. It's so badly hurt. Do, 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 do. Do I have rope? Don't know. Hemp. Yeah, I don't have hemp in them. Okay.
So who are we waiting on?
We're on
You.
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 Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh. All right. Sorry, these weekend idiots. You know how it is when the replacement is like, all right, I gotta get this done. This done. All right, let's go. They're blowing on my goddamn phone.
Well,
I
he
have
keeps calling
explained.
you.
Yes. I told you, I explained to them already. It's getting delivered early tomorrow. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm literally 8 miles from the distribution center. Fuck off. Anyway, I'm gonna go with a nice two-handed spear attack on the closest sleeping one.
Don't kill all the sleeping one. I want to keep one alive to interrogate.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I thought you could
they
just
weren't really.
How far can you
They
move?
weren't really talking. I can move 30 feet.
Alright.
I remember I can't see the map.
Yeah. And
Alright,
what's the
so
range on
since
your spear, like with that spear, though?
20.
Closest ones to you are 115 feet away.
Oh shit! I had no idea we were that far away.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get to any of them without a really long ranged attack like a longbow.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna move my 30 feet closer. And am I within 60 feet of one of the ones that's awake?
No.
No.
They
Okay.
are about 85 feet away from you.
Alright, fuck it. I guess I'll just use a dash and use all 60 feet to get closer.
Well, dash
That's my
doubles
turn.
your distance, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so instead of 30 feet, I'll be moving 60 feet to get up to them.
and you waste your action.
Yep.
Alright.
That's why I said that'll be my turn.
Alright, well, there's other ones are still asleep.
Time to hit. Wow, 11.
You like the goblins didn't even do their attack yet, so you are.
Yeah, but I moved. I moved.
Well, you're able to move.
Yeah, I moved to them. I was 5. Like
Well,
I was
11
here.
does not hit.
Fuck.
Like,
So and for me.
Well. Alright, well, now it's your turn. They launched their attacks and missed both of them.
Who are we waiting on now?
Thorin, it's your turn.
I attacked and I missed, so it's end for me.
Alright. Clips.
What happened? Um. Da, 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 da.
Dog needs to stop
So
freaking.
these. So what? I should do this one.
Stop
So
moving,
this one is
goofball.
asleep. This one is asleep. This one is asleep, and this one is asleep. These four goblins are asleep, right?
Yes, there's 5 goblins that are asleep.
Oh, this one as well. I did not notice him. Okay, I'll leave them be, and I'll shoot this purple one.
All right.
Okay, so
Boop. Boop.
longbow hit 6. He should still be alive and kicking.
Yep.
And I am going to go over there, and that's my turn ended.
All right. Alistair, your turn.
What up?
Your turn.
Uh,
That's my turn now.
okay, so if I am... Okay, never mind. I'm gonna move over here, because I do believe I have walking speed for that. Yeah, I do.
Yep.
And another Ultra Blast, this one.
All right.
And that's a 16.
And I'm pretty sure that is a hit. So,
Alright.
oh, it's
It misses?
no, it's down. You didn't even need to roll for damage. It only had 1 health left. So any
Alright.
hit would have just instant knocked it.
Damnable wretches.
Cough, cough. Do you want to do non-lethal?
I can't really do non-lethal with range attacks, sadly. Wait,
Oh
what?
damn, never mind. I thought you
Yeah,
were
well,
using a
like
different weapon.
what are we? The Green Arrow, and we have uh, freaking boxing glove arrows.
I'm sure he could put a pillow on the end of his arrow or something.
I'm sure I can cast, I'm sure I can just put some sort of, like, cushioning around my friggin' magic blast.
Just tie a certain ferret to the end of the arrow. That'll be non-lethal.
Hey, watch it.
I mean, he did try to build a nest in my head, so I'm not sure.
I mean, it would be justified.
You're not wrong. You build
Eh,
a nest in my head, I get to shoot you. Like a cannon or
Not
something.
not shoot you. I get to shoot you at someone.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes it sound better.
all
He
right,
made a nest in my head. It was a Glock to the face.
2, 3, 4, 5,
All right, my turn.
1.
Yep. Yep. Your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move another 30 feet up. So that'll be a total of 90 feet. I'm definitely within distance.
You are right next to one.
Good. Alright, I'm going for a non-lethal. Is that one asleep or is it awake?
It's awake.
Alrighty. I'm just for some reason saying I'm
He's among us.
alright. One moment. That is weird. Why is it doing that? It is not showing my proof. It is not showing my proficiencies at the moment.
Huh.
Let me fix this. Here, did that.
What?
Did that fix it?
What do you want, Fluff Bud?
It still didn't fix it. What the hell? Alright, I just have to manually edit this then. What the hell? There we go. Alright. Now it reflects what it's supposed to be. Alright. I'm gonna make a non-lethal attack with my spear. Wow. I am rolling like shit.
Yeah,
Does a 7 hit?
No, 7 does not hit.
Alright, well. Fucking stupid as hell. But, yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Alright. And the goblin attempts a scimitar strike and whiffs it. Thorin, your turn.
We're all covered in butter.
Again! Pollock! 13.
That is not a hit.
I have shitty rolls. End of turn.
Alright, Clips, your turn.
I
Boop.
Does a 12 hit?
No. Not if you're aiming at one of the ones that's awake.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Oh, I can't hear again.
Oh. Yeah, so it was. Oh, and never mind. Back.
Yeah,
I
she
hate
keeps
when I
having
can't
issues.
hear and then I have
Yeah,
to
keeps having
connect,
an
reconnect.
issue. Yeah, that is weird. Karma, what are you whining about, goofball?
Okay. So, does a
Chill.
12 hit?
No, it does not. Not unless you're aiming
Okay,
at one of the ones
then...
that's asleep.
No, I'm not aiming those that are asleep.
Alright, well. It's a miss, so, I mean, unless you're doing any movement.
I am actually. I'm going to move him over there, and that's my turn.
Alright, Alistair, your turn.
Alrighty, folks. Oh, I'm just making sure that was not muted.
Boop, boop.
Okay,
There's no fluff.
do we already have any hostages, or...
No.
Do we have any hostages?
I mean, you could kind of consider the ones that are sleep hostages.
Do we want to interrogate those ones, or...
I mean, they didn't seem really chatty considering the fact that they launched right into attack when Johnny tried to get them to surrender or leave.
It is. Alright,
So,
I'm gonna go over here. And do you think I have line vision on this one?
well, there's one right now, right to your left where you're standing.
Isn't that one dead?
No.
Oh, shoot.
It's still alive.
Spear attack! Into the other words here. And, I'm gonna use my green flame blade on top of it. So, I don't know.
Alright. Karma, what are you whining about? That's a hit.
18 damage.
That's a hit.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 6. I don't think I really need to add my fire damage, so I think it's dead.
Yeah, that would kill it.
Alrighty.
Because what, like your weapon does fire damage?
Well, I have a spell that allows me to cast additional fire damage if I wanted to.
Ah.
Do I have anything else I could do? Nothing. I think I'm good for me.
Alright. Well, none of the ones remaining are awake. So you basically have free reign to do whatever the hell you want at this point. So what's your course of action?
Let's just
use rope.
Just to save time, should we just say we non-lethal the rest of them?
I mean, that's up to you.
What?
I want to kill all of
I
them.
wanted to tie.
one.
I
want an armable fight.
I wanted.
No.
I want one goblin and rest to die.
Eric?
I want to tie one of them.
I'm saying we have the ability to just save time, end the combat now, say we non-lethal the rest of them. We have more potential people who would have information necessary. And for Eric, we have people we could make examples out of.
I still wanted to tie one of them. Better?
Well, I'm saying we can tie them all up.
I don't have enough rope for all of them. I have only one.
I think we don't have enough.
We all have rope. For the love of God.
What?
And for you're thinking of tying rope around each of their wrists, right? You can just tie them all together.
Wrist and feet. I'm not taking chances.
Oh, for the love of God, just take them all prisoner. Just non-lethal to all of them and let it be over. We have more that we can potentially take advantage of and get more information out of. They all have 1 HP. You've all got ranged attacks. If one of them gets loose, you can very easily kill them while they run. For fuck's sake.
I still want to tie one of them.
Oh my God! You can tie one up to a tree even from hanging from its ankle for all I care. We non-lethal the rest of them. They're all prisoner. Fuck's sake! It's over. It's done with. Let's go.
What do you do with goblin prisoner?
Question them. Interrogate them.
Yeah. Then kill.
Oh my God! I recommend the Curse of the Murder Hobo on Eric.
Like goblins. Goblins only attack village for food. So you want to let them free. Like, take it as prisoners. For what? No one knew. To question them. Then, no goblins, no problem.
Getting someone without a chance is a bit dishonorable, eh?
Can we change Eric's character's alignment to? Can we change Eric's character's alignment to neutral evil?
Like, I don't see why, because, like, if my character want to help people. If goblins are attacking them and making them injured or killed, we don't know if they killed someone. My character definitely wants to kill that threat.
Right now? That threat?
Yeah, like if we let goblins, then they can do it again.
If you kill goblins, there will always be more. If you convince them to leave, they are no longer an issue.
Like, we can find where they, like, there's base.
Okay.
Eliminate
How are you
everything.
gonna find?
Yeah,
How are
we
you gonna
take
find
one.
a?
We take one goblin
Oh my god.
only.
Okay.
Then,
The,
when we
the
get
How are you?
goblins
information
weren't
and we
exactly
get
subtle in their approach. So you can kind of
Eric, I would
tell
like
where
to
they
ask
came
you.
from.
Eric, I would like to ask you. How are you gonna convince the goblin to, you know, lead you back to its place?
if you can speak goblin, right?
Yes,
You
I
can,
speak goblin.
yeah, you can make someone like tell you if he don't want to tell you you kill one goblin, so he finally show you the way, he show you the base of them. You confirm that there are goblins.
This
You kill the
is
remain.
this is Torin talking to Johnny, right? This is Torin talking to
Yes,
Johnny, right? Okay,
yes.
Slow will come in and say, instead of killing, you can just like track their footprints. They're not really subtle, especially with this many group. You don't need. The only reason I want to interrogate them because I don't believe they're doing this on their own fruition. I know that someone behind the scene is ordering them. I need to know who the mastermind is. If you want to find the base, just follow their footprints. It's not that difficult.
And Johnny is just gonna motion to Z and just say, exactly. You don't need to be a genocidal maniac on goblins. I speak goblin. I can talk to the goblins. You don't need to be just murderous maniac.
So, with you guys having tied them up, they do wake up. Because you jostling around does bring them back around.
Johnny is just going to speak to
And
them in goblin.
while you are discussing on what to do, you end up noticing that they start foaming at the mouth.
Healer's kit, quickly. Healer's kit.
Mates, is this okay? Someone call X0.
I'm
Can I
going
do
to
an
stabilize them with my healer's kit.
can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Watch me roll one. 14.
You don't discover any magic having been used on them.
Anyone here's good for wisdom or medicine?
Can I use my healer's kit on them to stabilize them?
Unfortunately, not.
Is he dead? Dead?
They're all dead.
Can I open their mouth to see if it's like poison?
Yes. Pretty sure that would probably be a medicine
Do
check,
they?
right?
It's a medicine check.
Sure. I think I have proficiency in poisoner's kit. So do I gain advantage?
No, that's making poisons.
That's
Oh,
specifically.
so I cannot identify poisons? Because I thought I can identify poison.
You can use poison. It's not like you know what the actual poison is.
Or if you
I
find a
thought-
poison, if you find a poison, you know what it is and what it does. But medicine, because you're performing an autopsy, medicine is the check.
No. I'm okay rolling medicine. I'm asking if I have proficiency in poison, and if I'm looking for poison using medicine, can I like add something into it or not?
He's saying, are you proficient in using poison? Or
I'm proficient in using a poisoner's kit. That means I am aware of what poisons are.
That's up to chaos.
I'd say add a 2 to your roll for that.
So medicine +2.
Yes.
So that would be 18, 19.
In the meantime, while this is
As you're
happening,
checking their mouths,
Johnny,
you end up determining that you end up seeing that they each have a tooth that seems to have had a hole drilled in it, and
I'll be 19.
what you
Till
speculate to be
1714.
cyanide.
The fuck? Just because you
Cyanide.
don't want us. Just because you don't want us to
They weren't very
fucking.
communicative. They were not.
What?
They were not going to talk regardless.
Really? You're putting suicidal goblins with cyanide tablets against us just to prevent us from getting additional information.
You weren't going to get any information from them, unfortunately.
So what was the point of using the cyanide tabs?
They had no intention of being. They were basically instructed to not be taken alive.
Okay then.
But can I know the poison? Can I know if it's like a local poison from this land, or can I know if it's specifically special made, like an expert really made this for them? That
Cyanide.
you have
You
to
will
buy
kind of
this.
tell that it's not something readily available, particularly in this kingdom. Someone provided them with the cyanide.
Zla looks at everyone and says, "The poison is not normal, and by normal I mean common. It's a very uncommon poison in this territory. Someone has given this to them. Now, my hunch was correct. They are being ordered to do this. Question is, why? Can I like check their
Well,
body if
as
they
I was
have like crest? Sorry, go ahead.
as I was trying to say before, chaos started talking over me. In the middle of you trying to determine the poison, I was gonna say Johnny pushes Eric's character and says to him, "Rein yourself in."
You know, the funny thing for a paladin, he really loves blood.
I love helping people. Someone I consider a threat
Being a
to people.
bloodthirsty,
Let's
he's gonna
Like
respond with being a
imagine,
bloodthirsty idiot
imagine.
is not
Wait,
helping anyone.
imagine. We live goblins.
Ow!
We kill.
Stop, goofball.
Yeah, we live goblins. Like let them go. We go somewhere. For example, another city, another country, and for example, 3 months later they come back and do it again. What's the point? To
goblins may
like,
be savages.
like
They don't.
to finish one thing, you must kill every goblin, so they won't like come back and do it again.
So basically, go
See, that's
Goblin
the
Johnny,
Slayer
problem.
on
That's,
them.
Yeah,
yeah,
like exactly like Goblin Slayer.
but that's the
Johnny
problem,
is
Thorin.
Johnny is
This
going
they
to
did
hold his
not do this
head.
on their own. They were
Yeah,
instructed. They were ordered. They were foot soldiers.
Goblins may be savages, but they don't always mean they're cruel and nasty.
Johnny is going to hold his head and essentially facepalm, and he's going to say to him, and while pointing to the goblins, "Look at them. Remember what we were told. They they stole supplies. They didn't take prisoners. They injured people. They didn't kill anyone.
Yeah,
The goblins you're thinking of, savages, are not these. Something more is obviously going on. Quit being an idiot. Open your eyes. Racist."
My
I
bad.
can be
He's gonna
racist for
walk away.
goblins.
Ex-
Also,
and Johnny is just gonna give like the matter of fact motion with his hands while looking at you and just say racist and walk away.
Karma,
Okay.
can you please
While you
stop?
two are fighting each other, I'm gonna go look for their home base. Um, I
Oh,
Caution,
assume
thank
we're
you
in
for
an
the call.
open plain.
well, I mean, to the
Yeah,
north of
what?
you, you can see that there is actually some woods. to the north of.
Is it a forest?
What paladin oath is your character, Eric?
For now, I don't think it's any. No, yeah, it's. Wait, where is my character level 1 showing? Wait a second.
Forest.
When you're playing paladin, you need to be careful of what oath you are because you will break your oath if you're not careful.
I mean, you'll become an Oathbreaker, but at least he has necromancy powers.
Yeah, for now we're level 1, so none.
Alright. Well, seriously though, quit being a shithead trying to kill everything immediately.
Okay, you two are done? Do you want to follow me to their home base, or do you want to keep
I am.
bickering at each other?
Yeah, follow.
Let's follow, mate.
Since it is a forest, I have advantage on tracking, but goblins are humanoid, they're not monstrous, so I don't know how you're going to rule this out, DM. Because my favorite terrain is forest, but my favored enemy is monstrosity, and goblin is not monstrosity, they're humanoid. So I don't know if you allow me to attract them with advantage in my natural environment.
I would just say roll.
Well,
What's normal on that?
Before you do that, I would just like to use my ability to speak to nature and ask the environment to make it more obvious as to which direction the goblins came from. Because as a fear bulk, I can speak to both animals and plants. They understand me, but I do not understand them.
Oh, when you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled if you're using a skill that you're proficient in. So instead of
Can I give Z advantage for tracking with that?
Sure.
All right, there you go. You got advantage on your tracking.
I have advantage in my tracking.
Yeah, your survival check or nature check, whichever you're rolling. I spoke to nature, asked it to make it more obvious for the tracks, which way they came from. There you go. You have advantage.
Am I using survival or nature?
I guess survival because it's a track. You're tracking.
Okay. That would be a dirty 20.
Well, you can see a trail off by them, just heading straight north.
Okay, never mind. I didn't mean to click that. No, it's just a dirty 20. Also, in my favorite terrain, I can, while tracking other creatures, you can also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. That's my feature. I'm allowed to do that.
So, like Legolas, but for specific races. I mean, he does the same
What
thing in
are
the
you
movies.
doing? Can you stop, goofball?
Well, in the meantime, I just want to say, Eric, I'm not mad that you wanted to kill the goblins. I'm mad because you were intentionally sabotaging something I was trying to do to help.
It makes us angry.
It's shitty.
Shitily angry. Why am I talking like a little kid? What the flip?
Oh, where's
I
your
don't know, you look pretty
brother?
dear.
Makes me angry.
What, Karma? What?
Assassination Classroom?
Why are you gonna just stare at me like that?
He knows what you did. It was
What?
uncalled for, man.
Karma, what are you doing? Karma, can you lay down, please? Thank you.
Hello?
What is that ringtone? What?
It's my mom. It's my mom's phone. Don't be hard on my mom's ringtone. She likes her ringtone. Leave her alone.
What, Fluff Butt?
Apple.
It's better than the standard Apple ringtone. But then again,
Alright,
I don't
guys.
really like Apple anyway, so.
Yeah, anyone with
No,
taste doesn't like Apple.
she has like the button Nokia one. She has like two phones, but she wouldn't let
Wait a
go of her
second.
old one, which is the button Nokia. Button Nokia.
Oh, basically the those brick of a phone that are basically indestructible, right? Those old school
She
Nokia
still
phones
has.
are freaking
Like,
just it's like someone made a case for it. The case wasn't to protect the phone. The case was to protect the ground from the phone.
I used to have a Nokia and I used to bring it to school all the time because
Hell,
everyone kept like,
hell,
It's
I
never
guarantee
great.
if you shot a Nokia phone out of a cannon at a Russian tank, it'd probably pierce right through the Russian tank with no problem.
You're wrong about that one. You're wrong about that one.
What?
If you shot a Nokia phone out of a cannon at a Russian tank, it would not even make it to the tank. It would pierce the fabric of the universe first.
right.
You would invent dimensional travel.
Einstein better learn something.
Stop whining.
But no, seriously though, Eric, it's one thing to stick to your guns. It's another thing to intentionally sabotage the people you're playing with.
Like I said, we take one. For what you need 5.
Okay, well, here, let me say it to you this way. How much does one goblin know?
Probably
50-50.
the same as all of them. If they didn't
Are you
have
sure?
like
No.
commander.
Are you sure about that? Because we're both
No.
humans, but I don't know the same shit that you know. Each one of them are individuals. Do you have a way of identifying, potentially, which one had useful information while the others didn't?
Then probably when we are in their base, we should like capture all of them.
Oh, well, what do you think I'm doing right now?
It's weird,
Think.
let's say.
Think with your head.
Think. What will you have after 5,000 years?
Think, Mark. Think.
Instead of intentionally trying to sabotage something that someone else is trying to do, ask a question instead of arguing.
No, Fluff Butt, no.
That's how you piss people off and get them to leave.
So we have 30-20 to follow them to base. Did we found base?
Yes. Follow
Where
the
is
tracks for
base?
about a day straight north, where you find a cave at the base of some hills. Karma, stop with the whimpering. You don't need to be whining.
No.
I can't do it. I can't do it, bro.
What, Fluff? Well, I'm gonna say that that's gonna be the session for today because I am getting a little tired. Like I said earlier, I have been up practically since 7 p.m. last night, and it is now 3:30
That's fine.
in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm getting heated as well.
It's
It's a good
because
place to stop.
because of the urgency of trying to kill people.
It's not the urgency of trying to kill people.
No,
It's the
arrogancy.
fact that no, it's not about